Hi, Princess.
Cheers to America!
Yay! It's Memorial Day weekend.
I know, beverages. I've got to go run to their fridge. I'll be right back.
Of course. Right when we're getting ready. Oh, shit. Oh, I just spilled my drink. All right, we need some more music while she runs, everyone. This morning, we've had a hectic week, a hectic morning. Let's play a little more of the anthem.
I'm back.
Okay, hold on. Princess Debra.
Yay, America! I have my vintage 365 ruby red grape juice in my Versace stemware.
Very, very fancy pants.
So I want to take a second because there were a couple of people in the audience last week that couldn't figure out what you were drinking from.
I know.
They thought you were guzzling champagne from a cooling apparatus.
It is a cooling apparatus from Veuve Clicquot, so it's a little fancy. And a girl never tells what she's drinking. Never, ever. Just
well,
like
you don't, but I will. She was drinking water, you guys.
You outed me.
So we've been in a little trouble this week.
We have.
We didn't mean to.
Bless our hearts.
Bless our little hearts, our little Southern hearts.
We did. We got in a little trouble on, what was it, this week, a little trouble on Instagram and maybe a little trouble on Twitter, which I don't understand. But guys, we're not, ladies, gents, we're not gambling. We're just trying to give away a little crown.
Yeah, we just wanted to adopt a new member of the royal family. And apparently, if you're a casino, you can do what I did on Twitter.
It's very fine line.
But you can't, if you're us, you can't post just we're doing a drawing thing. But we are doing a drawing because I can post this. I just can't post the picture on Twitter. You can watch this and know that we're doing a drawing. But the better one was you promoting apparently alcohol consumption by children and advertising an alcohol brand. Shame on you, you hussy, you wine hussy.
I was, but I was just enjoying my little Veuve Clicquot tumbler. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, hey, it's America.
I don't think that was the one that got you in trouble. I think the one that got you in trouble were the 4-ounce pour.
4 ounce, 6 ounce, 10 ounce, 12 ounce. She was counting, Princess Debra.
I know. So what else? Boy, it's just crazy out there. Crazy.
It's COVID crazy. I will say one of the craziest things this week was fishtails in Ocean City with the baby crawlers, with the big inner tube that goes around you with the table. I am not table strolling. I leave that to the professionals at events with their strolling tables. There's companies that do that. They have people that dress up, go in the middle. I grab a cocktail off the table. I'm good. And then the rubber, it's like bumper cars.
I mean, I don't want to be the employee that has to clean that rubber. No.
Index or disinfectant or whatever it is. But also, people start drinking in Ocean City. There are going to be a couple people at one table. You already can see that coming. There's not going to be one person, one per table. And you already know if people start drinking, they're going to use those things as bumper cars, and it's just going to be a hot mess. Or they may fall over, or people can get stuck.
Oh my God, that would be a total shit show if they started doing bumper cars with us, because that's what I would do if I'd had a couple of, tequilas.
A couple libations, just a couple libations, and that is going to be a hot freaking mess. And you know how Ocean City is. Secrets isn't opening up this year, so that's no. I think it's a creative way to try, but for me, it's a hard pass.
It's a hard pass.
Hard pass.
Yeah, those hard passes are getting more abundant these days. So a little thing about just being a good citizen, a good girl citizen, is like, don't steal my shit.
Oh, no, I agree. You got an idea. You got to, nowadays there's people taking we all bite off of each other. Like this idea, that idea. I know you're part of a group right now in New York, and there's a big kind of thing going on there. It's just sometimes people don't.
Page 6, the gossip column picked it up because that's a pissing contest. When you infringe on somebody that set up an idea, an app, and there's a difference between being close, but there's a bigger difference, dang it, when you copy the content flipping verbatim. But no, bad form. Real, I don't care how flipping famous your brand is. No, don't do that.
Don't do it.
So, yeah, you deserve a cease and desist order to stop that crap.
Yeah, it is. Just come up. Come up. And I see that a lot before Corona. People were stealing each other's thunder, stealing each other's ideas. There were so many events that were taken off. You partner with one person, you take it from them, and it's not nice, ladies. Let's just be nice. But I do have to say, this has got to be funny to me too. So there was a gentleman who, I'm just going to say dicks for dicks. So he.
Yes, dicks for dicks.
When I'm 66 years old, things change a little bit. So, your body parts move and everything. So now, I can now ride about 2 to 3 miles at once, which is more than I thought. The homeschooling.
So anyway, he was talking about how he had to learn to basically got his bike out again, and things were not feeling right underneath the undercarriage. So he had to go over to Dick's and get some padding. And I just think it's hilarious. Some of the stuff we hear sometimes, it's just Corona crazy. So, but all in fun. Right?
Yeah, that's actually pretty funny, but it makes me go, ouch.
Ouch. I've ridden a bike for some cycling classes. The lady parts can get a little bruised as well on those seats.
Well, when you hop off and you do like the bow-legged thing. Now you should have seen me. You should have seen me this week, because I got on the rowing machine, not to get into college. They did plead guilty, and we know who we're talking about, Lori and her hubby, designer. They're going to the Huskow. Oh, and they were saying that Lori might have some trouble in the Huskow because she's going to have to just be careful. But I tried out the rowing machine. Yes, is that
toilet paper? It's slowly coming back. It's hard to still find. So I just want to give out a shout to my friends at Hilton for providing me this roll of Angel Soft toilet paper this week. It's one of my favorites. Because I got lucky on this.
I thought that was a box of tissues, because just before we went on, I was looking for my reading glasses and I stepped on them. I heard crack. Oh. So I have not only is my crown askew, my reading glasses are not what they used to be. But you look fabulous. Your hair looks great. I went for big hair because I wanted to be closer to God. I wanted to be closer to God today.
Bigger the hair, the taller to God, or the higher the hair,
closer to God. That's the Texas, Virginia princess sort of way.
Yeah. don't want to, and us as being princess, we just want to tell you, all you toads out there, you don't want to make our toad dickwad list. You really don't. But every week we kind of have a few of those. So if you want to be a toad on our site, you may get deleted. So some people have trolls, we have toads, right?
Yeah, we have toads. We do. So next week, there's some great things coming up. So actually, Brian Griffin, the comedian, is in 2 weeks is going to be on Soho Muse for an hour. And he called me yesterday, excuse me, not spreading virus germs, just in the Royal Palace.
Yeah, it's
A little sprinkled on the grapefruit juice. The grapefruit juice is strong today.
Yeah.
So Brian called me yesterday and we talked about the show that he's going to do. He's funny. Oh my God, he's so funny. You just don't put a comedian in the air flying around America. Oh, hold on. Celebrity Jack is here.
Oh
He just decided he wants to be on air. And Celebrity Julie, oh God, we got jealous going on. We got jealous going on. And Jack's like, yeah.
He's got to have their puppies, got to have their dogs. So.
And he says, I was ready. He goes, I was ready to be on camera, mommy. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. And she is the spoiled, rotten child. God, where were we? Where were we?
Look, I got a powder. I need some, like, oh, I forgot might just have to. So I forgot my little powder thing, but I have my powder today because sometimes with the lights and the studio, I get a little shiny. So I wanted to give
Did you talk to one of our friends in the industry? Because he told me last week you look shiny.
Oh, he did. So I think that's what it is. So I have my contacts today, but guess what? In my rush and hustle to get to the studio, I actually didn't have my compact or my brush. Oh well. So I'll just have to dab it. Sometimes we just have to make do. We just dab it.
Are you doing a makeup tutorial now?
I love my makeup.
Could you please do the Marc Jacobs disclosure that you are not a makeup artist?
I am a makeup artist.
Okay.
It's another one of those things in my repertoire. I actually studied makeup years ago and went to many, many, many hair and makeup shows. I was actually for a while did a little motives. That's why I have all these palettes. I did a little unique. I did a little motives. Oh my gosh, and now I've got these wonderful eyelashes, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sell those. So.
Well, back in my repertoire way back when I was my first job. Oh, okay. So this is really cool. Reminds me of this and we can talk about this. So drive-in theaters are back. They're back big. People are lining up and filling drive-in theaters across the country.
They did it at Ross this week. Are they lining up?
Yeah, they have opened up, and once again, something from the 50s, 60s, very popular. That was one of my first jobs. I was a ticket taker at the drive-in theater in Wichita Falls, Texas.
I thought you were going to say you had roller skates on and you roller skated around all the cars.
I would have busted my ass. My ass would have hit the ground so fast. I did roller skate, but very gingerly. But they've got these new things out, like walkers with roller skates. I could do that. When this is over, we need to go skate live.
We do. That would be hilarious with our crowns.
I know.
But I want to give a little shout out to Memorial Day. Being it's Memorial Day weekend, it's hot dogs, hamburgers, great American fun, families, groups of 10 or less. But I just want to say, we just gotta, God bless America. So I'm back on that. I don't know. I'm feeling patriotic today, I think. This is
I know.
Memorial. It's kind of like, it's an interesting.
I had, if we look back in our family histories, all of us had men who served and lost their lives during World War II, Vietnam, and family members. And this is that day to remember. those people who gave their lives for our country so that we could be free, so that we can say things like, maybe we don't like the president, or maybe we do like the president, or maybe we have a problem with somebody else that's running.
Maybe it's governor. Maybe we do like the governor. Maybe.
Yeah, but we still have, because of those men, we have freedom of speech. We have, even in these COVID times, we have freedom of movement if we want to go out.
Very true.
So God bless them and their resting souls. God bless their families. And we are very appreciative as a, I won't say a former Air Force brat, because once an Air Force brat, always an Air Force brat. We love this country. God bless America.
That's my sister. She doesn't understand what's going on.
Every week. Is that your sister that calls every week at this time?
I think so.
You get a phone call every week while we're doing the show. It's like, that's okay. That's okay. One of these days, we're going to talk to them. They're going to go, you're on air.
You're in the studio. You're live in the studio. Well,
you're live in the studio with the Princess Chronicles times 2. Okay. I just thought that it would be cool, and you did too, if we just did a little second. We did an interview portion of the show with Gregory Michael with Indochino, and he's so dapper and everything. But we kind of tempered what we were saying because we had a guest. We'll work through this, but this will give us a couple of things to put out there for our fans. Yes. And we want to thank everybody because we're getting very good reviews from people. Yes, we're getting notes from people that we're kind of hysterical girls. And guys, don't take us too seriously. I mean, yeah, we report a little bit on the news. We're making comments, but, we got our crowns on. The crowns are a little askew. Again, not probably the show for your kids. We did look at our analytics this week, and 80%, actually 78% of people watching us are women. Women. And the other 22 are men. Did I do that correctly? Did I add that correctly? Does that make a total of 100%? Yeah, okay. I was not,
20 is 100, so maybe a little off.
Okay. Well, I had a math teacher for 3 years. In the third year, he's like, "Oh my God, if I don't teach you fractions this year, I'm going to quit teaching." We made it. Yes. I didn't want the man to lose his job, But anyway, we want men to watch the show too. What are you holding? A baby flag from Teddy.
Yes. So this is Teddy. He joined us today. He's our tribute to teddy bears. And so meaning that is Corona time.
As we wrap, can I ask you very seriously, I know you brought the teddy bear on for me because of a conversation that we had. What are your feelings about men who give women, grown-ass women of a certain age, teddy bears?
Well, I got this wonderful Vermont teddy bear, Lily Hunk of Love bear, in the mail from one. So he showed up, and I actually thought he had a nanny cam in him or something. I thought he was a secret spy. I was like, get undressed, going, so I'd cover his little face. This is like a teddy bear.
I can see you cutting that bear open and taking his insides out to make sure there's not a camera in there.
Shut up my door. I mean, this is a huge teddy bear. This is a big
I would have been a little suspicious too. I mean, I've received my fair share of teddy bears over the last 20 some odd years. And I gotta say, I much prefer jewels to add to the crown jewels. That's my favorite gift is jewels. Is somebody texting? Are we out of time?
My son needs something, but I don't understand. Anyway,
okay, so we're just gonna call it a week. You guys subscribe, follow us. These darn children that want us to be quiet.
Well,
you're probably being too loud again. You're probably being too damn loud again. Love you guys. See you next week.
Princess Chronicles times 2. Subscribe, and what do we say? Follow. We'll see you next week.
Yay!